For decades, the United States government denied having any serious interest in UFOs. Officials dismissed sightings as weather balloons, radar glitches, or conspiracy theories. But now, newly released government files are telling a very different story. Hidden inside thousands of pages of military reports, intelligence briefings, and classified investigations are accounts of objects that pilots could not identify, technologies that appeared impossible, and incidents that still remain unexplained today. The documents came from agencies connected to the Pentagon, NASA, and American intelligence offices investigating what they now officially call UAPs, unidentified anomalous phenomena. And according to the files, these encounters were not isolated events. Military personnel tracked mysterious craft near warships, nuclear facilities, and restricted airspace for years. Some objects moved at unbelievable speeds. Others hovered silently before disappearing instantly. The most shocking part? The government may have known far more than it ever admitted publicly. Tonight, we're opening the files, examining the incidents, and uncovering what America's secret UFO investigations may finally reveal.
November 2004, Pacific Ocean, off the coast of California. The aircraft carrier USS Nimitz was conducting military exercises when radar operators noticed something strange. Objects were appearing at 80,000 feet, then dropping to sea level in seconds. No aircraft on Earth should have been capable of that maneuver. Navy pilot David Fravor was sent to investigate. As he approached the target, he spotted a white object hovering above the ocean's surface. Smooth, oval-shaped, roughly the size of a jet aircraft. No wings, no exhaust, no visible propulsion system. Fravor later described it as resembling a giant tic-tac candy. But then things became even stranger. The object suddenly reacted to his movements, accelerated instantly, and vanished. Moments later, radar operators detected it over 60 miles away. The encounter became one of the most credible UFO incidents in modern history. And when the Pentagon later confirmed the event was authentic, everything changed.
For years, Americans were told the government had stopped investigating UFOs decades ago. That statement was not true. Buried inside the released files was confirmation of a secret Pentagon operation known as the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or ATIP. The program quietly operated inside the Pentagon beginning in 2007. Its mission? Investigate unidentified aerial encounters involving military personnel. Leading the effort was intelligence officer Luis Elizondo. According to Elizondo, investigators collected reports of objects performing maneuvers far beyond known human technology. The files describe incidents involving sudden acceleration, impossible turns, and aircraft with no visible engines. Officials feared these objects could represent advanced foreign weapons from countries like China or Russia. But some analysts admitted they could not explain what they were seeing at all. The biggest revelation wasn't just the sightings themselves. It was the fact that the government had secretly continued studying UFOs while publicly denying it for years. In 2017, 3 military videos leaked online and instantly ignited global controversy. The footage became known as FLIR 1, Gimbal, and Go Fast. Recorded by Navy fighter jets, the videos appeared to show mysterious objects moving in ways pilots could not explain. One object rotated while flying against powerful winds. Another skimmed above the ocean at incredible speed. Inside the cockpit recordings, trained military pilots sounded genuinely shocked. What is that thing? Look at it rotate! The video spread across the internet within hours. Soon after, the Pentagon officially confirmed the footage was real. That confirmation stunned the world. For the first time in modern history, the US military publicly acknowledged that unidentified objects had entered restricted military airspace and remained unexplained. The UFO conversation was no longer limited to conspiracy theories. Now it had become an official national security issue. Deep inside the Nevada desert lies one of the most secretive military facilities in the world, Area 51. For decades, rumors claimed the base held alien spacecraft, recovered technology, even extraterrestrial bodies. The government denied the facility even existed, until 2013. That was the year the US government officially acknowledged Area 51 for the first time. The newly released UFO files reference classified aviation projects connected to the site. Many experts believe strange aircraft tested there during the Cold War fueled countless UFO sightings. Aircraft like the Lockheed U-2 and the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird once looked impossible to ordinary civilians. But even with those explanations, some incidents remain unresolved. Witnesses described silent, glowing objects maneuvering in ways conventional aircraft still cannot replicate. Was Area 51 hiding experimental military technology? Or something even more mysterious? The files don't fully answer the question, but they prove one thing clearly: secrecy surrounded this place for decades.
As public pressure increased, former insiders began stepping forward. One of the most controversial figures was former intelligence officer David Grush. In 2023, Grush testified before Congress under oath. He claimed the United States possessed secret programs involving recovered non-human craft. According to his testimony, certain information had been hidden illegally from lawmakers and the public for years. The allegations exploded across the media. Supporters called him courageous. Critics demanded evidence. But Grush was not alone. Military pilots, radar operators, and intelligence officials also described encounters they could not explain. Some claimed unknown objects routinely appeared near military operations. Others warned the government was withholding critical information. Whether the claims are true or not, the whistleblowers changed the conversation forever. Because now the mystery wasn't only about UFOs, it was about secrecy, power, and what governments may choose not to tell the public.
July 1947, near Roswell. A rancher discovered strange debris scattered across the desert. Soon after, the nearby military base issued a shocking statement claiming they had recovered a flying disc. But only hours later, the story changed completely. Officials suddenly announced the object was merely a weather balloon. That explanation sparked one of the greatest mysteries in American history: the Roswell Incident. For decades, rumors spread that the government had secretly recovered alien technology, possibly even extraterrestrial bodies. Years later, officials linked the debris to Project Mogul, a classified Cold War surveillance program designed to detect Soviet nuclear activity. But many people remained unconvinced. Witnesses described unusual materials, strange military behavior, and intense secrecy surrounding the crash site. Even today, Roswell remains the most famous UFO case ever recorded. And despite decades of investigations, people still ask the same question: what really crashed in the New Mexico desert that summer?
For years, NASA avoided serious discussion about UFOs. That changed in recent years. As military encounters increased and public interest exploded, NASA launched an independent study into unexplained aerial phenomena. The agency admitted some sightings simply could not be identified with current data. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson publicly stated that the mystery deserved scientific investigation rather than ridicule. Scientists emphasized that many sightings likely involved drones, balloons, atmospheric effects, or sensor errors. But not all of them. A small number of incidents still remain unresolved. That uncertainty alone was enough to shock millions of people around the world. Because when NASA openly acknowledges unexplained objects in the sky, people start paying attention. The mystery had officially entered mainstream science. So after decades of secrecy, what do the files actually reveal? First, they confirm the US government has actively investigated UFO encounters for years. Second, military personnel repeatedly observed objects with unusual flight characteristics. And third, some incidents remain unexplained even after detailed analysis. But the files do not provide definitive proof of alien life. There are no confirmed extraterrestrials, no official announcement of alien contact. Instead, the documents reveal uncertainty. Some sightings may involve advanced drones, others may connect to classified military technology or surveillance systems, but a small percentage continue to defy explanation. Perhaps the biggest revelation is not the possibility of aliens, but the extent of government secrecy itself. The files show how information was restricted, classified, and carefully controlled for decades. And now the public is finally beginning to see what was hidden behind closed doors.
Today, the UFO mystery is no longer treated as a joke. Governments, scientists, and military officials around the world are taking the phenomenon seriously. New reporting systems now encourage pilots to document unexplained encounters without fear of ridicule. Advanced satellites and radar systems continue scanning the skies every second. And as more files become public, the mystery only deepens. Are these objects secret human technology? Foreign surveillance systems? Natural phenomena we still don't understand? Or could some encounters truly involve something beyond Earth? The released American UFO files may not answer every question, but they have changed one thing forever. The world now knows that governments have been tracking unexplained objects for decades. And somewhere inside those classified archives, more secrets may still be waiting to be uncovered.